What's up, YouTube? It's NQ Scalper Mom. Today is Thursday, August the 21st, and I am coming back to you with another MNQ recap. As you know, I'm only taking the one trade a day. I have a trading coach, and he has me doing less in order to get more, trying to instill discipline and doing the right thing. I'm just trying to be more professional, trying to treat this trading as a business since it is my new career. And I want it to be my new career. Obviously, if I don't treat it like a business, then it won't be my new career. So I do apologize. I wasn't able to stream live this morning. I wanted to stream this trade live this morning. However, my high schooler ended up needing me to bring her something to school that she had forgotten. So I kind of got back to the desk after the New York Open and missed a lot of it. I have my screen up and there were so many good setups this morning. I was disappointed that I missed most of it, but I can only trade one time. I do believe I have the easiest futures trading strategy there is because there were so many good setups. Just to tell you, orient you to what you're looking at. This box right here, this is the initial balance range. So it's basically the low and high of the New York session for the first hour. And there's this dotted line in the middle that is the midpoint of the range. So I do trade around the initial balance, and sometimes I use some setups around the initial balance, but for the most part I just use it as a framework. But anyway, that'll come in later. But just to see some of the setups we had this morning, I mean, we had some good setups. This little purple line right here is the VWAP. We had a tremendous bounce off the VWAP. That could have been a beautiful setup for me. That could have been a trade right there for me. That would have been $55 just with one micro contract. So that was trade number one. Trade number two, we had another bounce off. This is the 200 moving average here. So that would be trade number two. That one, I can't even really see that, what that is. Oh yeah, that would be $75 for one micro contract right there. And I mean, that's just with one micro contract. The trades went and went. See, here we had a bounce off the low, a sweep and reversal. If anybody took that, let's do that right. Yeah, if you would have come down here, swept the pre-market lows, and then you had this reversal candle, if had you gotten in here, I mean, that would be $190 just with one micro contract. So then we were going up, up, up. We had this 9, this is the 9 EMA right here. There were a couple of trades off of this one. Let's see, we had this one. This could have been one here. I'm just going to mark this with these. That could have been an entry there, a pullback and bounce. This would have been great because this one had confluence with the VWAP. I mean, just amazing little trades. We have another one here. Okay, y'all see what I mean. Another one there. And here we had another one, another pullback here, kind of in between the 9 EMA and the 2021 EMA SMA. So, but anyway, I pretty much missed all of this, but let's see how many trades is that? I mean, setups, legitimate, bona fide, easy setups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 setups in within 1 hour, the first hour of the New York Open. So there's just a lot of setups today. So after the first hour, things got a lot more choppy. I kind of felt like I was running out of time, but managed to find something. We had this big drop right here. Consolidation, consolidation, big drop. And it looks like we got some support. Our price found some support at the 200 moving average, which is this pink line. It's like this is the 100, the blue line, this is the pink line. So the blue line slowed it down. It looks like the pink line stopped it. So this here was my signal bar. Also notice we have confluence right here. This is the midpoint of that initial balance range. So that was the confluence right there. So I felt like this was a good setup. So this red bar would be my signal bar. I entered on this next bar. We had a nice green strong bar to the upside. Of course, this trade went into quite a bit of consolidation for quite a few bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 minutes. We had this consolidation, and finally it broke out. Now, again, notice here that we did have the VWAP. I did take the trade into the VWAP. So I am assuming that that is okay to take a trade into the VWAP. Price can definitely go through the VWAP. That it can do. So and it was pretty close to the VWAP anyway. It's not like it had to go a long distance and then go beyond the VWAP, because that's when I would expect the VWAP to potentially stop it. But it really didn't have to go that far before we got to the VWAP. So the VWAP was almost where the 100 moving average is. It was kind of testing the VWAP also. In a case like this, it's fine with the VWAP because you can see break and retesting of the VWAP as well. So I didn't let the VWAP stop me. Finally, we took our 1.5R target right there. Y'all, it was hard for me sitting through this trade. I had to do exercises, squats, yoga poses. At one point, I just threw myself on the bed and put the pillow over my head because one minute I would peek out and everything would be okay. It would be green again. It would be green, but as soon as I started looking at it, then it'd be falling back red again. So finally, the 1.5R target was reached. So I only got about $135 with this. At this point, the volume had pretty much dried up. Obviously, you could tell with one contract was only yielding about $48 here, whereas with some of these other trades, one contract was given a lot more. For this trade, it was given 190, and I used 3 contracts. So that's basically what it gave me with the commissions was $135. But you can see I entered correctly. I had my stop at the right place. I had my target at the right place. That's where my exit was. So none of the funny business today. I didn't trail my stop. I didn't try to get out of the trade early, even though so many times it went up in profit. Like at this point right here, literally it went so far up in profit and then just turned all the way around. And of course, we have this pivot point here, which is really strong support. So that makes sense that it would have to go back and retrace and gather more potential buyers to be able to get through this pivot point, this strong level of resistance. I hope I said resistance the first time. Then it did reach it. So that was today. Again, I'm using my Tradeify journal since this is my straight to funded Tradeify account. So we can take a look at it. I'm now at a profit at $330. As you know, the profit target is 1500 is what I need to get to, and this is my day number 4. So I'm at $330. So I probably need about 1200 more dollars, and I need about 3 more days. Trading micros, I'm just not going to get there. I wish I could just take this account on my own. I feel like if I could just take this account on my own, I would probably definitely get to the profit target much quicker than trading the 3 micros and just trading 1 trade a day. However, in the long run, it's more important that I establish discipline and a professional attitude towards my craft more so than trying to get a quick dollar. My trading coach reminded me that by me trying to rush the process to make money, I'm just going to lose money. And so far, he has been very, very correct on that. All right, let's go ahead and look at this journal entry. Y'all, this is what I just love to see. Multiple days. I don't care that this day is red. I don't give a care. I give zero F's that this day is red. All I care is that I have accumulated 1, 2, 3, 4 days. And I just pray that I can continue to accumulate these days, not blow this account, not go on tilt, just maintain professionalism, even if it's another loss, even if my stop loss gets hit, just take those high probability setups and get some more of these green days or red days on the book. Because, like I remind myself, when I took my payout before, I had red and green days on the book. So let's see, this was the 21st. Let's go to this trade. Let's see, I guess I have to go to trade log. Okay, so trade log, because I do need to journal this trade. And really the only thing I think I can do with it is, oh yes, tag it. Yeah, I need to tag it. I don't think I made any mistakes. The setup was the 200 bounce. All right, so I have that tag added. So that's pretty much what I can do. We can look at I could look at the report, but to me, the best information is on this trade log right here because it shows your net cumulative profit, your profit factor. Right now, I have an excellent profit factor of 3.8. So it says a profit factor above 1.0 indicates a profitable trading system. So if I have a profitable trading system, then I should be able to stick to this strategy and move forward and eventually have a profit. Trade win percentage 75%. Right now, I'm 3 out of 4 wins. So I have a 75% win rate. My average my average win is $149. My average loss is 117, which is good. Of course, I'm pleased that the average win is higher than the average loss. I think that's about it from my Tradeify journal. So here we are going back to the chart. Let's see if there's anything else we can look at for today. I don't know. I think most of this day has just kind of been choppy after the first hour. There are a few good setups on here, but I'm honestly just very thankful to have finished I was finished with this trade at 9:55 Central Standard Time. So before 10 o'clock Central Time, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If I can just finish at that time every day, I think that's a good thing for me because less is more. So I think that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I will try to live stream my one and done trade tomorrow morning, which will be Friday. It looks like for Red Folder News, we have Federal Chair Powell speaking at 9 a.m. Central, which will be 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am out. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Hope you guys did great today, and thanks for joining me. Catch you in the next one.